too bright outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you bet you're nice, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Today I'm joined by a very special guest. He is the man behind Junior in the My Career Story. Welcome Ty White to 2K TV.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing?
All right, so I have to ask, because I think this is pretty cool. Next Gen is out. The graphics are insane. Have you hopped into My Career Story and played the My Career?
I haven't played it because I know the whole story. I know I shot the whole thing. I haven't played it. But
The starting lineup for the visiting Orlando Magic. At shooting guard, Dwayne Bacon. At the other guard position, Michael Carter Williams. At small forward, James Ennis. At the other forward position, Otto Order. At center, Wendell Carter. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Clifford.
Starting lineup for your Los Angeles Clippers. At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 33, Nicholas Batum. At the point, 6 feet 1 inches, number 1,
Reggie Jackson. Starting at center, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 40, Ivica Zubac. Starting at the other guard, standing 6 foot 8, number 13, Paul George. Starting at the other forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 2, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach of your home team is Tyronn Lue. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Clippers.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, the Clippers, for now at least, are still tenants at the Staples Center. But former team superstar and analyst for the Hawks, Dominique Wilkins, who used to play for the Clippers at the end of his career, said the atmosphere at their games now matches that of the Lakers, adding, "This excitement for two teams in the same city, I don't know when that's happened in basketball. It's pretty amazing." Guys?
There's been a transformation here in L.A. There is no doubt about that. DA, thank you. Now a look at the stats for Paul George.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Bacon. Then it's Ennis. Then it's Porter. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. And for Los Angeles, Paul George is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Batum in at the 4. And this time of year, Steve, is when we see a lot of players start to lose their edge. A lot of games in the rearview mirror. But the playoffs are still a ways off.
Well, Kevin, for the great teams, this is when you snap into more focus. This is the time of year to get into the postseason mode. Usually those teams and players that fall off, they're usually on losing teams.
Zubac, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Hard to keep up with Reggie when he gets out in space. And on top of that, an excellent finisher.
Here's Orlando now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have two evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball game.
Tipped away. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
Orlando with the ball. 7-point differential. The pass to Bacon. Porter trying to free himself up. Bacon gets the bucket.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And there's Paul George on the assist by Jackson.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Now, Carter-Williams. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Here is Porter. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And that one's good by Porter.
Although Porter's a good bet to make that shot. It's a play you can run for him time and time again.
And he gets the bucket. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now here's Carter-Williams. Passes it to Porter. Here's Bacon. Misses the 3. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 13-5 run. And a little luck that time, but it drops. George has got 6 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Jackson comes over with the double. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
George with the bucket.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
The Magic trail by 9. Pass to Ennis. Here's Bacon. Off target from outside.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Here's Carter Williams after the Clippers pick up 2. Inside, here's Ennis, and the rejection by Leonard.
Yeah, that shot gets jacked. Great anticipation by the claw.
Offensive rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Batum kicks to Jackson. Back to Batum. Kicks it out to Leonard. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Unloads. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 11.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in his zone.
Ennis drills the three-pointer.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
Another one falls for the Clippers.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Carter Williams with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Bacon. And the 3 off target. Clippers leading by 12.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in LA, but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
Chance to see the numbers for George. Over the last month, getting it done. He's averaging 19 points per game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Now here's Carter Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's George finishing it off.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket. Stolen by George. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning. In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
One shot.
And PG, you know, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace, they made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Randall's checked in. Outside, Porter to stop the run. Orlando getting another chance here. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
They were able to convert a lot of those offensive rebounds. That's the key, generating points off those extra possessions.
Ennis, and it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. Leonard attacking. The shot's good. Leonard's got 17.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He's still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injuries slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
And the Clippers making a change here. Patterson's checked in. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to look at some of the players that are contributing in areas you might not expect. The top rebounding shooting guards of the past month. In the third spot, Paul George.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a two guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
It just illustrates the level of effort that the guys on that list play with every night. They're willing to do all the things to help their teams win, and rebounding is a big part of it.
Now, here's Hampton. Guarded closely. A nice shot by Okeke.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Clippers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Randall, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bamba's shot is off.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
George with the bucket.
Always a threat to get to the rim. This time, Paul George pulls up and buries it.
Now here's Randall. His last outing, he had 8 points. Offensive rebound. Birch. Bamba trying to break free. Birch's shot's good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Magic shooting just 35% to start the game. Jackson against Randall. Down low. Here's Hampton. Lays it up and banks it in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
George, that's a two-pointer. No good off the back of the rim.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, and that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
George missing again.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Leonard. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
That shot wide open.
Timeout.
Okiki's got 5. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Paul George.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
Got that one up quick.
And when Rondo is dropping in the mid-range shots, it really opens up the floor for everyone else.
And here's Randall. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bamba wide open, and he fires. Offline with his 3.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Rondo gets the bucket.
2 of Rondo's greatest assets. Very strong for his size and very comfortable operating in the paint.
Now Hampton. And the dunk by Bamba.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Hampton heading to the hoop.
He went high.
That was nice. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. The Magic shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. 2 points. That one goes. Okiki's got his third basket of the night right there.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Man gets the bucket. Now here's Randall, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 1:06 left here in the opening quarter. Six on the shot clock. Kennard with the ball. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Good work there as it goes.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Randall surveying the D. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Man. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Here's Randall. The Clippers getting the bucket. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. The unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
Yes, that goes in. Randall outside.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated all the talent on this team.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder. Everybody wants to win, and there's no egos. Everybody has fun. We play together, we move the ball, we make sacrifices, and we enjoy getting stops.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well-balanced. This team lives it.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Morris is out there with Kennard. That's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Patrick Patterson, and it's Man in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. And Orlando making a change here. Carter's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot-blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Lays it up off the glass. Rondo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Rondo, known for his quick hands on defense, that time turned it into offense.
Pass to Okeke. Back to Carter Williams. And the layup is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Mann. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Mann's got 6 points. And for the Magic, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's Hampton. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And it's good for 2. He's got 8. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Hampton. 8 points for him. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Kennard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
The sharpshooter Kennard is valuable. A guy who stretches the floor and works very hard.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers. He hits the second from the line. And here is Carter Williams. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Porter looking it over. Here's Carter. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
And it's Ennis with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. It's good, the assist that time for Ennis. And it's 6 points for Michael Carter Williams.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
The Magic shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Patterson, and it's Jackson in for Rajon Rondo. That free throw good from Carter Williams. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know
it. You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not.
So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Again, the miss by Jackson. The Magic trail by 20, and now Orlando on the break. Puts up a 3. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. Shot on the wing, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you, that is such a quick pull-up, one of Jackson's more effective moves.
Making the pass to Carter Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Carter Williams. 13 points in the game. To the paint, here's Ennis. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 4 assists in the game. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Kennard. Misses off the left iron. Orlando's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. It's deflected. Stolen by Jackson. Here we go, one-on-one. Carter pulls it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
There's Bacon. Kennard with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Jackson misses. The Magic shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Carter Williams with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. And then Carter with the jam.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
That's a 2 from Kennard, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He's got 9. A challenging stretch here for Orlando. Now, Carter Williams. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. There's Bacon. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
I like Kennard's change of pace with the dribble and his ability to stop on a dime.
Carter outside. There's the pass to Bacon. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Bacon's got his second basket of the night.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And the Clippers call time here. Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Paul George comes in for Luke Kennard. And a switcher also for Orlando. Jason Randall's checked in for Michael Carter Williams. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Ennis passes to Randall. Count it.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Here's George. Nice D from Porter. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Ken Burch is checked in for the Magic. Here are the Magic now. Randall outside. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Here's Bacon, defended by George. Paul George with the steal.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And that one, good.
And the focus Paul George has. Outstanding job finding a way to score on physical defense. The homecoming for Paul George, playing in L.A. with the Clippers. They gave up a king's ransom to OKC. 5 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Hampton's checked in for the Magic.
One shot.
That's good from George.
And guys, the Clippers were willing to give almost anything for PG because they basically got Kawhi Leonard in the deal as well.
And let's remember, GA, he could have been a Laker. They would have had to trade away the second pick in the 2017 draft, that or Brandon Ingram. Their loss became the Clippers' gain.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket. Randall passes to Porter. To the middle, there's Bacon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bacon's got 7 points in the game.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find the open man.
Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Birch. And it's sent back by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Birch's shot's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
That one good for 2. George has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Passes to Bacon. Off target from three-point range. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And good that time. Leonard's got 21.
Well, you know, the truth is Leonard's been focused all night. Has an array of go-to moves and the endurance to keep on coming.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Clippers leading by 22. Jackson from long range. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Nice retort by Reggie Jackson. He's one of those guys you don't want to let him get hot.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Patterson comes in for Nicholas Batum. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Here's Rondo. Nailed from three-point land. Rondo's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
1:06 left in the first half. Kept alive. LA's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Strong take by Paul. He plays with great decisiveness.
Elbow. 2.
The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
And Hampton with the basket on the assist from Randall. Randall's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Rondo. Los Angeles with another miss. Orlando's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Pulls up on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Rondo's got 17.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hampton kicks to Randall. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bamba, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bamba's got 4 points in the quarter.
And really, when Bamba has this positioning, you got to get it to him.
Letting it all hang out. When George takes flight, just enjoy the show.
Here's Bamba, and he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Steve Clifford. Steve, what's the focus going into the second half?
The big thing is they've got so much offense, and they have so many guys who come in and score. You got to play every possession defensively, and it's got to be every single possession.
Coach, thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He ended up with 33 points, 4 steals, and 1 block. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
Well, we talk about guys who can control both ends of the floor. PG-13 has been locked in. I'd love to see his plus-minus right now.
Looking at Orlando, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster. I mean, without major improvements defensively, this game is over.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. They've got Bacon. Ennis out there with Porter. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Carter in at the center position.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Pass to Carter Williams. Offensive rebound. And Carter with his second chance points.
A strong, efficient scorer at the rim. Wendell Carter times the putback perfectly.
Here's George. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Down the stretch. This is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
For Los Angeles, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. That free throw good from George. And Orlando has possession. Now here's Carter Williams. Jackson comes over with the double. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Pulls up for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And let's take this chance to check out the NBA steal leaders. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Second is Kawhi Leonard.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Over to the wing. Magic moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Bacon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. George, that's a 2-pointer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. George has got 38 points.
It's one of those nights where George's number has been called time after time.
On the wing, Porter. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
Assist from
Carter Williams has got 6 assists here tonight. The 3 from George. Knocks down the 3-ball. George has got 41.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Bacon, defended by George. Kicks it to Ennis, jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
A tough physical player who doesn't mind mixing it up. Wendell for the and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And they lost that last game by a slim margin, and you can't help but think that if he had a better night at the stripe, the results could have been different.
With Wendell Carter Jr., you love the do-it-all ability, the understanding of the game.
And there's Paul George on the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th assist on the night. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to Ennis. Porter against Batum. Poke loose. Paul George with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
We get a break in the action. Now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Orlando. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement.
And when I look at Orlando, they've got to make some changes at the end of the season. That much is clear. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or both, but something has got to change.
For me, the decision makers have a lot of tough choices to make. They also need to look in the mirror because they're the ones who assembled this team.
Now here's Carter Williams. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Here's Bacon, defended by Batum. Right side George, over Ennis, and George gets it to go. George has got 47 points.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
And George with the stuff.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Carter Williams. After the Clippers pick up 2, the Magic again can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, Orlando shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. Pull-up jumper. That one a little long. Well, Orlando shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's Carter Williams, and Carter Williams slams it in.
All night, aggressive getting his own shot, a side of MCW's game we don't always see. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Carter outside. Porter in the corner. Off target with his 3.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Jackson misses. So it's Orlando now. From downtown. And there's the pass to Ennis. Here's Carter Williams from deep. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Jackson from long range. And another 3 for the Clippers.
You know, a little inconsistent from deep when he first entered the league. Jackson now an emerging three-point threat.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Carter Williams with the bucket.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Jackson from long range. Again, the miss by Jackson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
George, that's a 2-pointer. That shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. Carter Williams, the pass to Ennis. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Pass to Bacon. The 3 sinks the triple. Bacon's got 7 now in this quarter.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his 2nd.
It's stolen by Carter Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter Williams has got 19 points.
I like what MCW does in transition. The long strides, he eats up ground quickly.
And good, he hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Magic shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Bacon. No good from outside. LA's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 26.
Beautiful stroke, a direct result of all the hard work Leonard's put in.
Jackson against Carter Williams. Here's Carter. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. They get it back. And George gets it to go. George has got 53.
And this is how you score in transition. And Paul George, you just have to appreciate his hustle.
Pass to Bacon to end the run. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. LA has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Good on the bucket. Zubac has got 4 this quarter.
Good read from Paul George. He's very skilled at realizing when he should make these passes.
Jackson against Carter Williams. Outside Porter. Three-pointer. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead. He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
George. Nice D from Porter. And the Magic with possession. To the inside. Bacon gets the bucket. Bacon's got 19 points.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Zubac, that's good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Magic shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. To the middle, here's Carter, and the rejection by Zubac. 1:57 left in the third. And so it's Ennis bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. Here's Carter. Almost, but it rolls out. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 13-5 run here. Leonard.
Oh, no, he didn't. Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
Carter Williams with it. 19 points in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Up top, Carter Williams, guarded by Jackson. And then Carter with the jam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You know, spending a lot of time in practice on shooting drills. Reggie looking calm and confident from that spot.
Carter Williams against Jackson. Here's Carter, and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter's got 11 points here in just the second half. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. George with no one around. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Magic shooting inefficient, 53% from the field.
That's his first personal foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot by Hampton with no one around. Here's Bamba, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Bamba's got 14 points for the game.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
The Magic shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Yep, that one goes. 17 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Man gets the bucket.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
To the paint, 4 seconds left, and Bamba lays it in.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Clippers ahead, just dominating this one. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Orlando now. Patrick Patterson is out there with Morris. Then it's Luke Kennard. That's Rajon Rondo, and it's man in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The offensive rebound. Here's Randall, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Patrick Patterson.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time for our social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
And the first one at the line is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Randall. The Clippers shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Rondo gets the bucket.
And the strength of Rondo finishing through contact.
Magic shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Inside, here's Hampton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Hampton's got 19 points. Rondo with it. Bamba picks him up. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. There's the call. It's a foul in Orlando.
Clippers, Rajon Rondo at the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Steve, if you were a GM and you could choose one player, who would you start your team with?
Right now, I think the perfect player to start your team off right now, because of the way everything is going, is Anthony Davis. He can play 1 through 5. Defensively, he can change a game. Offensively, he can play in and out. And he's just that fluid player that matches up with today's game.
And Rondo drops them both.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game.
Pass to Hampton. Magic moving the ball around. Bamba against Patterson. Down low. That's good from Randall on the assist from Bamba. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 assists. Patterson can't get it to go. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The pass to Bamba. 3-pointer. And with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Trying to defend Kennard. You know he can hit shots with limited space that helps him get you off balance.
Luke Kennard taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits both from the stripe. Well, Smitty, you were a player with versatility and length. How much fun would you have had with today's style of play?
I think, Kevin, I was a guy that kind of played 1 through 3 at 6'8". But nowadays, I could have played 1 through 5. I would have loved playing the 5 position. Reason why, I could have got my shot off at any time I wanted. And the three-point shot, Kevin, you can take 10, 12 three-pointers. I would have loved that.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Birch kicks to Hampton. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Shot's good by Kennard.
Picked 12th overall, largely because of his shooting. Luke Kennard is making good on the team's investment in him.
Here's Hampton in the corner. Bamba with it. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Morris, no good. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Okeke. Bangs home the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Patterson, that's good. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Passes it to Okeke. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Marcus Morris picks one up there. And the new G League Pro Team, Smitty, signed a number of 5-star high school basketball players. How do you think this is going to impact the college game?
Well, I think it's going to impact it, Kevin. You miss out on those stars, for sure. But I think you'll get more guys that'll play 2, 3, 4 years in college, which will give college basketball more consistency.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Clippers with the ball. Ring shot on the way. Man can't hit.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Hampton. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's Morris. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Magic ball. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
And it's nice to see Bamba finding his groove. When he's in sync, he feels like he can make any shot.
Here's Kennard. The good-looking shot from the wing. Kennard's got 6 here in this quarter. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Hampton, and again, it's the Magic from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Oturu, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Now, here's Hampton. Kennard covering. Hampton misses. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. From outside the arc, man can't hit. Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Feeds it to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Here's Oturu. Orlando grabs the miss. Birch has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wide open. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Clippers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Mann. Buries it from 3-point range.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Here's Birch. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kennard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the Clippers call time here. Steve, you look at the large companies being created right now by some NBA players like LeBron and Steph. Talk about the example that sets for kids who look up to these guys.
You know, Kevin, I think it's a great example. A reason why they are showing the next generation of kids that's taking basketball serious, that they're more than just a basketball player. They are prepping for life after the game is over, but able to do it while they're playing.
Here's Mann. Fires from the wing. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. Orlando, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Pass to Birch. And he banks in the layup.
That's good planning, and that's good execution, and that's a great look.
The Clippers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Los Angeles calls timeout. Hey, Smitty, Steve Kerr talked about how Michael Jordan scared his teammates into becoming better players. Would that kind of approach, you think, work today with players entering the league?
You know, I think you have to be careful, yes. But I think on a general, if you're looking at just a blank sheet of paper on how to get guys motivated, I think it takes his leaders, which it starts with ownership, management, coach, and best players. If they work hard and they see the blueprint that way, they usually follow.
Here's Mann. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now, here's Hampton. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. From 18 feet away, and Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. It's blocked. Here's Coffey. Shoots over Bamba. They get it again. Buries it down low.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Orlando's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. They swipe it. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
And so here's Orlando after the Clippers pick up 2. Clock at 6. Pass to Okeke. The Magic again can't hit. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 14-6 run. Goes up on the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And for the Magic, they're shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Bird's the pass to Hampton. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Here's Hampton. Now the pass to Okeke. His three-pointers off the mark. The Clippers shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Coffee can't get it to go. Well, Orlando's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And that one drops for him.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Here's Mann, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Mann's got 12 now in this quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Here's Mann. Birch grabs the board. Birch has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Well, players now, Steve, seem to have a lot more power to demand a trade. Talk about what that does for the future of small market teams.
You know, Kevin, I think, let's be honest, it makes it tougher for the small market teams. The one solution, I think, is if you have a team that is very close-knit, if you get the right superstar and he's happy, if you have a chance to maybe win a championship, that keeps those stars in place.
Here's Coffee. Looking for Kennard. He gets it in there. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Patterson, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. Here's Mann, stolen. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And here they go. Bamba's shot is off. LA has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Oturu, and it's good off the back rim and in. Oturu's got 6 in the quarter. Oturu's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And Bamba pulls it down. On offense, here are the Magic. Kicks to Hampton. Wide open look. Man with the rebound.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength.
for the Clippers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Paul George.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
And so here's Orlando. After the miss from Reggie Jackson, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're leading by 39. There's 53 seconds left in the game.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
I wanna rise. Below with Barry, all of my got tags. We gon' march in the party, get out of my way. Like Ferrari, don't wanna meet that. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Hillary Clinton better hold down. My enemies never had sympathy for even it. Popping up Italy. Who am I? No. Hey, look at me now. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. No. Yeah. Look at me now. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. To your bando. Send them to your stand. They say I'm a motherfucker. Like I'm in a handle. But the Dominican, like Taylor.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Here's Jackson. The Clippers rebound. On offense, here are the Magic. Passes it to Hampton. It's tipped. Orlando getting another chance here. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Bamba.
Just throw it up there. I mean, Bamba, as long as you time the pass right, he's going to flush that one down.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
One shot.
And Jackson no good on that one.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
Pass to Ennis. There's the triple. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. PG, you guys look confident out there, and especially yourself. How were you so effective offensively?
I just kept moving. You know, within our offense, you know, the key is to move. You know, my teammates do a great job of setting screens and getting me open. You know, I just got to, you know, stay within offense.
Well, it was great flow tonight, and it led to a good win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, all yours.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.